All right. For those of you who are in the Discord, if you click on the channel, you can access the chat, and then you'll also be able to see the shared PowerPoint slideshow that we'll be going over during this town hall. A few new people out there. I know we had a pretty big surge in new members this month, so excited to see everybody. We will go ahead and get started. So welcome to the Valor April Town Hall. The Town Hall is a time for us to kind of get together. You get to meet your leadership team, see everything that we're working on the back end, and just, any new announcements, anything we have to share. So as always, our vision and values can be found on our website, but we do have them listed out here. If you head on over to vlrgaming.com, you'll be able to see the About page, and then when you click on that, you'll see our vision and values. If we can go to the next slide, please, Jet. So as always, the executive team, just kind of give you a rundown of each of us, and we'll each speak. I'll cover Milk since he's not here. So my name is Prophet. I'm the CEO, one of the founders of Valor. I handle pretty much the entire day-to-day. Everyone reports to me. Just kind of keeping track of everything that's going on in every aspect, from the business side to the community side and content and all of that. I'll bring Catastrophic in to introduce himself.
Yeah, I'm Catastrophic. I'm the COO, so I handle a lot of the business side. I work really closely with Milk on the finances, and with Prophet on the business side as well. Prophet and I go way back, so excited to be here.
Perfect. We can go over to Jet.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for being here, taking time out of your Sunday. I am Jet, one of the founders of Valor and the creative director. So I'm very excited for you to be here today. Just a little bit of a backstory about Valor. I just want to I don't really think we talk about that too much. Like we just believe that there was a better way to build a gaming community, and one that is rooted in respect, inclusivity, and having just a good time together. So no matter your background or play style, casual, competitive, we wanted to foster an environment to do that. And so now, like, watching how far we've come, we now have Valor 1 and Valor 2. It's super exciting. It's just so incredible. And I'm just really excited to have you all here today. A little bit about me. My focus is on essentially all things that are creative, from the events to the content, and pushing Valor's vision forward. So we have projects like Who Wants to Be a Goblinaire that you just watched, for instance, that are just the beginning of this stuff that we have planned. So I'm always open to feedback, ideas, and just chatting. So don't be shy to reach out. And I really appreciate you being here, and thank you so much. Phil?
Thank you, Jet. I'm Fel. I'm the esports director for Valor. My main responsibilities are helping to manage all of the different teams that we have, whether it's raiding, Mythic Plus, or PvP. If you ever have any questions about our teams that we have at Valor, you're more than welcome to reach out to me directly or open up a mod ticket and ask for me, and I'll be more than happy to chat with you more about all the information.
Everybody, excuse me, everybody DM Fel every other day and tell him to get CE. And then when he complains to me, we'll just laugh. It's fine. So introducing Milk as well. He's our CFO. He helps with the more business end of things, as well as some of the in-game gold and stuff like that, helping us plan budget and handling all of our incoming finances and outgoing finances. All right, we'll go ahead to the next slide. So we have the Valor staff team. I'm just gonna kind of quickly run through. So we have Pitt, our operations coordinator, handles a lot of the day-to-day alongside of me as well. And then Sparks. I'm buffering. Hello?
Yeah, you were lagging out like super bad like the last minute.
Okay. Am I good now? All right.
Yeah. I think it was Discord as a whole was dying.
Okay. So we have Sparks, our human resources officer. She's a good resource to reach out to if you have any concerns, comments, feedback, or you're just looking for some help that you may not want to share with the regular staff, everything is confidential. That happens with Sparks. Hona, our partners manager, he works a lot with myself, Catastrophic, and Milk on any of our partnerships, sponsorships, any events that we have going on, things like that. And then introducing Sick has been promoted from the community moderator to the community manager role. So welcome in Sick. We'll hear a bit from him in just a little bit. Casper, our community moderator and Valor Prism co-lead. Venom has also joined the moderator team. And they don't have quests. Those are just a way to show off that they're newly promoted. So Venom coming in as another community moderator as well. And we have Tenzin, who's our events coordinator. He's going to be handling a lot of the community events as well as our partnership events. So we have a couple of those coming up that we'll talk about. And then ideally, moving forward, once we get him transitioned into the role, a lot more community events such as transmog runs, achievement runs, kind of fun runs like that we can do in game. And then we have Tylandrius, our GM of Valor 2, as well as a Valor Academy co-lead and the Valor Insight raid leader. And then we have Dank, our community recruiter. And then Sally, our pet tamer extraordinaire. If you haven't heard of her, you will be soon. She's a great asset to the team. And then we have Recon, our creative media lead. Helix, our digital content and marketing lead. And then Nemo, our media and influencer operations strategist. They handle a lot of the graphics and social media that you see. And then Dez, our Valor Academy lead. Our Rocco is one of our mentors, and then Zem, also one of our mentors. If you are interested in becoming a mentor, we do have positions open. We'll go over that a little bit later as well. Can you guys still hear me, or is it lagging again?
You're fine to me.
Okay. I think Phil's just making things up.
No, it turned robot again.
You turned robotic. Anyway, so on the bottom of the list here, we have our leadership teams for our raid teams. So we have Lari on blue, Darkcam on blue, Sanstra on blue, and then Thras coming in as Ravens with Vague. Adrius, I think that's how we pronounce that. I'm really bad with names, I'm sorry. And then Rhino, all of our Ravens leadership team. And then Nomi as our lead for Valor Prism. And then Toasticles, our arena PvP lead, with Jekyll coming in as our community PvP and PvP events lead. So we have a really good staff going in. We've come a long way, but we do have some positions that are open if you're interested. Our community moderator role, our academy mentor role. We are looking for video editors to help with some of the content that we're going to be coming out with. We are also looking for an additional graphics designer because we need to overhaul all of our graphics. So if that's something that you're interested in, working on banners and avatars or wallpapers and even some of the merch designs, we would love to hear from you, and we'll discuss what those opportunities look like. We're also looking for a game lead for the Elder Scrolls Online. Moving into other MMOs is something that we've always wanted to do. However, we need leadership teams to be built around that. We are looking to move into ESO. So if anyone's interested, please let us know. We're also looking for a charity events lead to help run some of the charity events that we're going to be doing, a lot of the streams, things like that. A merch shop manager, and then something more on the back end, like a WordPress admin that can help update our website and manage that, as well as a content writer for the website. So if you're interested in any of those, please open up a mod ticket and then just let us know which role, and we'll happily answer any questions and then jump into a call if that's something you're interested in. We can go to the next slide, please. All right, I'm going to bring Sick in to talk about the updates to the community, as well as introduce himself and his kind of vision for his new role as community manager. Go ahead, Sick.
Anyway, y'all know me. I am Sick. I've been with the community for quite some time now, so we're just going to go over some of the updates and stuff we've been working on the back end. As y'all probably noticed, we cleaned up some of the Discord channels. We're trying to basically make things a bit more streamlined. So channels that are not as active, we're going to either see if we could allocate them to somewhere else, and just look at the traffic and start consolidating, so that way people's interests can align and actually speak in the appropriate channels. Like example, we have the ESCO chat and the threads, which is becoming more active, but then we had the Minecraft, which kind of died down, so we moved that back out. So you'll see that stuff adjusting here and there. We have new entry-level Discord ranks that we introduced. We start with the Initiate, Guardian, Vanguard, and Champion. You can see the new icons with that on the right side of the slide. Monthly contests will be returning. Look forward to the announcement. I believe Saturday is when I'll be pulling the trigger on that, so keep your eyes open for that. In addition, we are cooking up or tinkering up, some form of goblin pun there, a contest to coincide with the release of the episode 3 of Who Wants to Be a Goblinaire. So keep your eyes open for that. As Prophet mentioned a little bit earlier, we are starting to roll out some more community events. We have a community event starting this Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern, to help some of the raid teams and collect herbs. The event is in the event guide, so feel free to attend. And let's see. The community game for the voting, for this month is up and live. The focus this month is for Discord minigames. You don't even have to participate. You can just hang out, and I can assure you there's a lot of laughs there. So please feel free to come and hang out. And that takes place, I believe, on the 23rd of May with whatever game wins. And just as a little bit of a reminder, because we are a big guild, if you ever see anything that's suspicious or you get, we've all received them, those odd DMs directly, just open up a mod ticket, let us know. Maybe nothing and maybe something, just keep us in the know. And then as you can see as well, there's a rules and guidelines on the slide, valorgaming.com/valor/community rules guidelines. Just it's an overview of our expectations and again guidelines of what we believe here in Valor. And then as you may have saw earlier in chat, we have a couple new commands like raid times, teams that will populate information on the fly no matter what channel you are in. So if anyone in the community thinks of something that, hey, this might be useful, please open up a mod ticket, shoot me a message, preferably mod ticket, of course, and let me know your ideas and I'll get those implemented. And that's all I could think of at the now. So if you want to go to the next slide. All right, so upcoming events. We obviously have PAX East right around the corner. I believe there's a good handful of leadership that will be going there. I have been called a slacker because I am not going because I have a wedding to go to. But you can go hang out with a lot of the leadership. I believe there's going to be a meetup too at a restaurant. I could be mistaken, but if you are going, there is a thread. Let me see if I can find it, or someone could link it in the. Yeah, thank you, Prophet. So if you are going, please poke your head in there, and if you want to meet up fellow Valor members or just awesome people, let us know. Maybe they can hang out with you. Actually put the face to the name type of thing. As Prophet also alluded to, we had the pet battle going on. The tournament will be starting very soon, so keep an eye on that. I believe are going to be hosting a couple of the actual finals, and in addition to that, we will be raising money for Pause Your Game. Pause Your Game is a charity for animal shelters, rescues, sanctuaries, and we have events coming for that, but we will announce that when it comes down the line. And then, as you all know, we have BlizzCon coming. We just don't have a lot of details yet because it's still pretty far out. But again, it's kind of like a PAX East thing. We have a channel going for it, so please let us know if you're going or plan to go, because I myself plan to go, and it would be awesome to meet all y'all and get some Valor reps there. And then the next slide, please. Academy. The Academy is currently, we're still working on the Welcome to Valor guide, so expect to see that coming out relatively soon. And then again, on the back end, they're working on some tools and resources and who we are, and just a couple other projects they have working on. So keep your eyes out for that as well. Soon trademark.
And that's right, perfect. Yep. Thank you, Sick. We're going to bring Fel in to go over the guild updates and the raid team updates. And we, like Jet said had said earlier, we are still looking for mentors. So if you're interested in helping out, answering questions from the community via like a ticket system, or helping out with some of the workshops or even the guides, we would love to have you apply for a mentor. So please head on over to the server guide, click on team applications, and apply for a mentor spot. Sorry, Fel, go ahead.
Nope, you're all good. So a couple of guild updates. I want to start with touching on Guilds of WoW first. Everyone's been doing an amazing job with signing up for Guilds of WoW. It helps a lot for both of our guilds, for Valor 1 and Valor 2, if you have characters in either guild, to push us up to the when you Valor 1 using Guilds of WoW has maintained for the number one and we go to Guild 1, we are the first guild that you go to.
Pause there for a moment there, Phil. I think,
Yeah, that's a pineapple moment.
yeah, Phil's a pineapple.
Oh, are we back now? Yeah, no,
Hey,
I saw
we're
I
back.
had chat open on the side.
We're back.
Where did I start cutting off?
Honestly, I would start over
Start
after
over.
we.
Yeah.
Yeah, start over after the Guilds of WoW, or just as you started the Guilds of WoW stuff.
Okay. So with Guilds of WoW, everyone has done a very great job of signing up, and it's helped push both of our guilds to the top. Valor 2 is slowly climbing up there. It's fairly high up when you go to look at guilds. On the Guilds of WoW page, Valor 1 has, Prophet, correct me if I'm wrong, for over the last year and a half, maintained the top spot for when you go and look up a guild on Guilds of WoW. Guilds of WoW, if you didn't know, is the most prominent guild search website now. For if you go to Google and type in WoW guilds, it's the first website that pops up. We have maintained a very, very high position there for a while, and they're a great partner of ours as well. If you're not signed up yet for Guilds of WoW, we would really appreciate it to help push our rankings for both our guilds to the top and maintain our status there.
Yeah,
With-
absolute top spot for the last 2 years and counting.
There we go. Thank you for the correction on the timeline for that. So at this point, Valor has grown very, very large. As you can see down at the bottom of this slide, actually, Valor 1 is quite literally at guild cap. I think we hover around 990 plus every single day, even when we purge our 4-month plus inactive players. We lose a couple, we immediately fill right back up. So we have a second guild that started at the beginning of this season, which was Valor 2. And due to that, for communication reasons, we want everybody to join the BattleNet group that we have, which will get linked by one of our moderators. It helps with staying in communication with everybody in both guilds. It makes forming groups a lot easier, just chatting. So if more people are online in one guild versus another guild, it keeps chat active. So we highly recommend you join that and add the chat itself to your chat box. The guild bank, it's open for all users to use. Everyone's welcome to go in there and take what they need. And if you are looking to donate any items, you can put them in any of the designated tabs that are available to you. If you are looking to make a gold donation, we highly recommend and ask that you open a mod ticket so that we can make sure that you get your shout out in the guild Discord. Every little bit helps to continue providing for the guilds as both guilds as a whole. And I want to give one more big shout out to Nomi, Advi, Darkcam, and Loxo from their respective raid teams for donating their earned BOEs throughout this season. Those BOEs have sold so far for a little over 3 or 4 million gold so far, and we have one more pending currently for sale, which will push us over 5 million gold. Did I say Nomi? I meant Nemo. I'm sorry. I see both their names and my brain just doesn't function for some reason. Nemo is the one that got a BOE. He got it on Valor Blue. But it has helped raise a lot of gold for the guild as a whole to help provide for repairs, supplies, and helping push for future community giveaways as well for pets, mounts, stuff like that. So we appreciate all of you guys. And if you are looking to donate a BOE that you get in raid, please open a mod ticket and we will work with you to get that listed and sold. A couple of shout outs for both guilds. We are sitting at 999 members currently in Valor 1 and 225 in Valor 2. The top eye level for Valor 1 is currently sitting at 670 and a half. I don't remember who that was. I think I might have accidentally missed that target.
I'll go ahead and look, Phil. Just keep going.
Oh, Laurie said Hesty is 672. So thank you, Laurie, for that.
Perfect.
And for Valor 2, Solareth, I hope I didn't get that wrong, is 669 item level. So shout outs to both Hesty and Solareth for that. Highest M+ rating for both teams, Loa Prayer at 3414. I want to say Loa Prayer has held that spot or has been tied for that spot for at least the last 3 seasons consecutively. And Monkey Man, shout out in Valor 2 for being 3049 IO. Highest PvP rating, Big Boy Barry, which, Prophet, I think you can correct me if I'm wrong, has permanently maintained that spot since we have started doing shoutouts. And Azura from Valor 2 at 1760. Highest honor levels, Hoot Heals in Valor 1 at honor level 828, and Azura for honor level 800. And highest achievement points, Lucky's Mage at 48,240, which is a crazy number. And Morathia, again, I apologize if I butchered that name, at 37,275. So shout out to everybody on holding those top spots for both guilds. We can go to the next slide. Raid teams. We have a wide variety of raid teams spanning different difficulties. Currently, we host 6 raid teams and 1 community raid night on Saturdays. We have Valor Blue, which is our cutting-edge focused raid team. Currently, they are sitting at 4 out of 8 Mythic, with progression started on Sprocketmonger with a best pull of 68%, if I remember correctly. They've been doing a phenomenal job this season, and in comparison to Season 1, they are ahead of where they were this time last season. Ravens, which is the mid to late Mythic Prog team, is currently sitting at 2 out of 8 with I want to say a 30% best pull on Rick Reverb, 11%. Thank you, Vague and Laurie and everybody else from Ravens. You guys are helpful for that. They, again, same for their team. They have also, in comparison to last season, gone above and beyond where they were and are on track to have a very, very good season. Prism currently is 7 out of 8 Heroic and 1 out of 8 Mythic. They are progressing through the Gallywix. They had a very, very close kill last week, and they had pretty good prog on Cauldron of Carnage as well. So very, very close to pushing AOTC and continuing Mythic prog as well. We have Insight, which is a AOTC early Mythic progression focused raid team. They are currently in the process of building. The raid times currently are tentative. We will get more information out when the raid lead for that team, which is Tilly Andrus, and I meet with Prophet and go over some more information, and we will get that information out to everybody that would be interested. Valor Beyond is our AOTC focused learning raid team with a little bit of early Mythic progression built in just to help players kind of adjust into the deeper end of raiding with a more learning and casual environment base. They are currently 8 out of 8 Heroic. They got AOTC very recently, and they might be looking to step into Mythic once they have a 20-man roster ready to field for it. And then we have Valor Bronze, which is 8 out of 8 normal and 5 out of 8 Heroic. Again, for this team, in comparison to last season, they are miles and miles ahead. This is our casual, beginner-friendly, returning player-friendly raid team that has last season went above and beyond their goal by hitting AOTC. This season, they're on track to hit AOTC very early and also step in to Mythic progression potentially and see the first couple bosses of Mythic. One big thing I want to shout out for all the raid teams. I'm going to start from the top and work down. For recruitment needs for all the teams, Valor Blue is currently looking for a Shadow Priest, a tank, and a rogue, and then any player that has late or CE experience with good log parses, you are more than welcome to apply. The application link, profit linked in the Discord channel. For Ravens, they are a high priority looking for a Devastation Evoker, Windwalker Monk, and Shadow Priest, and Fire Mage. But all players are welcome to apply if you have Mythic raid experience as well. Valor Prism is currently looking for high priority on tank and healers, and all DPS are welcome to apply. You can also apply for the same method, just specify what team you're looking for. Insight, as I mentioned earlier, is currently building, so they are accepting all applications currently, so please feel free to apply, and you can ask for more information about the raid times there as well. Myself or the team lead for Insight will chat with you a little bit more in depth in the ticket. Valor Beyond is open to all players applying. I think currently they have their tanks locked down, so healers and DPS are the highest priority for that team currently, but anybody is welcome to apply. And the same goes for Bronze. If you're a new player, you're looking for a learning environment, or you're a returning player that hasn't played for multiple seasons and just want to get back into flow of raiding, please feel free to apply to Valor Bronze. We would be more than happy to have you on the team. And you can go to the next slide. For our Mythic Plus teams, currently we have 3 teams. We have Valor Onyx, Ruby, and a new team that's going to be starting up very soon, Valor Eclipse. Their IO goals weren't really discussed this season, so we don't have that set here just because of how the changes for the season were. But so far, Onyx has hit a team IO of 2034.7 IO. Valor Ruby is sitting at 3046.8. Very, very great job to both those teams, and I look forward to seeing those IOs go up. I know both teams are more than capable of it. Valor Eclipse, like I said, is currently in the building process. It's a brand new team. They are recruiting for players that are going to be capable of pushing Mythic Plus title this season. The team captain for Eclipse is a previous title holder, along with the healer on the team. They are both exceptional players and are looking to recruit for good DPS. As everyone knows, our Mythic Plus teams are split into T1 and T2 teams, and if you didn't know, I will explain how the T1 and Tier 1 and Tier 2 teams work. Tier 1 teams are Valor's dedicated competitive teams and are expected to compete in tournaments such as the DDI, MDI, and TGP, along with any other tournaments that pop up. Tier 2 teams are welcome to compete in these tournaments, but there's no pressure for them to compete if they can't or they are unable to. There are many different benefits that both tiers of teams receive. Repairs are the biggest one, where we try to make sure we cover as much of the repairs as we possibly can for the level of content that these teams are doing and providing back to Valor. All players are welcome to apply via the team applications channel under server guide, and myself or the Mythic Plus manager will reach out to you via that ticket to get some information that you provide in the ticket itself, and we will forward that to the team captains to discuss to see what team you might be best fit for. We are actively looking for players to apply to be team captains. We've had some players apply so far, so we can get more teams up and running. For players that are applying to be a team captain, we want you guys to list any previous leadership experience that you've had. Give us a rundown and examples of your previous seasons of how far you've pushed into Mythic Plus, so we have an idea of what kind of team you're looking to build. There will be an interview process that includes myself as well as another member of the moderation team and the executive team as well. For players applying for the team captain role, it was be under the same ticket under team application and Mythic Plus. Next slide. PvP teams. PvP has been a little bit quiet this season, but we do have a PvP tournament coming up very, very soon that's hosted by Jekyll. So I hope to see a lot of you guys there for it. PvP is a very scary thing, in my opinion. I get scared from PvP because I've had some bad experiences with some toxic players. I imagine other people have or have heard similar stories of it. Valor's PvP teams are very relaxed, very enjoyable, and we remove the toxicity from it. And our team leads, Jekyll and Toasty, have done a phenomenal job of leading the PvP teams. The past 2 to 3 seasons, we've had a lot of participation in the past seasons. This season, it's been a little bit quieter, unfortunately. And it is partially my fault. I haven't been pushing for it as much, but we want to really start getting players more involved in PvP, especially in the arenas and rated battlegrounds part of it, as well as the tournaments that we will be hosting. It is a very similar application process as the Mythic Plus teams. If you're looking to apply to be on an arena team or just be part of the casual PvP and do RBGs, do solo shuffle, do casual arenas with other members of the PvP community, please go to the server guide, team application, and apply there. And same for anybody that is looking to be a captain for our arena teams. Our arena teams are looking to expand more. We currently have one unofficial team, which is Blood Red, with a combined rating of about 1770 at the moment, with the 3 players that are pushing for rating. So we do appreciate that team for doing its best to keep pushing and hitting their goal. And we hope to see more teams pop up in the future this season, so we can start really getting into more tournaments such as the AWC and other community hosted PvP tournaments. And I know after speaking to Toasty, Gumball a little bit, they are more than willing to help new players learn PvP. I know a lot of the terminology and the skill set required for PvP is very difficult to just see somebody do, but they want to help players learn and teach them so they can also get better and enjoy PvP more. So definitely reach out to them if you want to learn more about PvP. Next slide. Warcraft Rumble. So, as many of you know, we have a Valor guild in the in Warcraft Rumble. We have spots open in the guild currently, and it's closing in on finishing up the current season. Every season since the game is released, Valor has hit all goals, and you can now play on both mobile and PC. You can unlock channel access and request an invite by going to the channels and roles at the top of the Discord. Big shout out to Rhino for leading the Warcraft Rumble guild. He has done a phenomenal job, and he continues to help us out in that aspect of Valor. And we all love Rhino. If you haven't had a chance to talk to Rhino, he's probably one of the most relaxed, down-to-earth, and chill people you'll ever get a chance to meet. Next slide. Oh, and he's Canadian, which will probably explains it.
We don't hold that against him, though.
No. So it's like the same for my raid team. I've recruited a few too many Canadians recently, but I try not to hold it against them.
Thanks, Fel. We're going to bring Jet in to go over content.
Hi, everybody. I am Jet. Once again, for those who may have missed the beginning, I'm the content director, creative director of Valor Gaming, and one of the founders. And I also am Canadian. So here's our content updates for the month of April. We are coming up with 2 more episodes of Who Wants to Be a Goblinaire? It's our YouTube series. Episode 3 will be releasing in just a couple of weeks in May. That one will be featuring Laria, and episode 4 in June, and that one will be featuring Rolly Rods. You can find them both by the same name on Twitch and YouTube. We are also going to be hosting on Valor's Twitch channel the Pet Battle PvP finals. So we're going to be doing the NA finals, streaming those live on our Valor Twitch. If we could get that linked in chat, that would be amazing. We'd love to see you follow. We also do, we've been streaming the raids lately, if you wanted to check that out. That is coming up in June. So the end of June, the North American finals, and then on Saturday is going to be a really big day for us. That is going to be, sorry, it's going to be either July 5th or July 6th. That is going to be determined, but that is going to be the World Cup, and a Raider IO is involved as well, and it's going to be a really, really good time. Some of our contents series that are ongoing, we have our WoW terminology series. So as Fel mentioned, you know, there's different terminologies in different types of content in World of Warcraft. And so through Valor and our content, we like to help people learn all of those types of things. So we have that going on YouTube. We also have our Valor community spotlights on our website. So please go check those out. Our community spotlights feature a lot of our great members of the community. If you have anybody you would like to nominate, please let us know and we'll reach out to them, let them know they were nominated, and we'd love to spotlight them. Something else that I did not put on here, and I sincerely apologize to Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, for this, is the PvP tournament that he will be hosting. He does a phenomenal job on this, and he does the casting as well, and he is a really great caster. Love for you to go check it out. He will be hosting that PvP tournament once again, and you can win some gold. So first place gets 250k gold, second place gets 150k, and third place gets 75k. So that is you know, pretty substantial amount of gold for first, second, and third. So the format is 2v2, best of 3, starting at Nagrand Arena. The losing team picks the following map. There is the sign up link. There is the event in our chat. So please feel free. This is an internal tournament. So this is Valor folks. And so just come in, meet some of the community members, join up, have some fun, join in Jekyll's chat, and you know, come hang out. It's going to be a great time. Yeah, and also you could find us on social media. Anywhere in the Discord, you could do /socials to find all of our socials. And there we go. On to the next slide. We are always recruiting for our stream team. We have 2 tiers of stream team now. They are tier 1 and tier 2. We currently have just recruited a whole whack of new stream team tier 2 members. Those members go by on Twitch: Fell the Tank, Nimble Stream, Shadow 11189, Prophet, Oxy OG, Tyleandrus, Combo Nation, It's Dez, and Dracos the Veteran. So a huge welcome to those new streamers who have just joined the stream team within the past month or so. We would love to see you go check them out, see you in their stream, and saying hi, supporting Valor, and they are a great representation of Valor. So welcome in. You could see there are the benefits of the tier 1 and tier 2, and we would love to see more of you apply if you are a content creator or a streamer in the Valor community. And thank you, Prophet. Prophet dropped the link in chat for the twitch.tv/team/Valor Gaming. There you can find the entire list of everybody who is on the Valor Gaming stream team. So go check them out. How to apply for that? Go to our server guide, apply for team, and then apply for stream team ticket in Discord. Another project that we are currently working on is our recruitment video. So we want you to be part of something special. Are you a content creator or an active member of VALOR? Well, we're currently in the process of putting together a guild and community recruiting video to showcase the diversity and passions within our community. So whether you're a streamer, an artist, or just somebody who loves this community, we invite you to submit your content for consideration. Also, you don't need to have existing content ready to go. You can create a video, an audio clip, some art, or even a written message about why you would love to be part of why you love being a part of VALOR. I'm also opening up my time to meet with people who want to talk about why they love VALOR and why you choose to stay a part of this community. And we would absolutely love to hear from you. So let's come together, create something that reflects this amazing community that we've built. And if you are ready to submit content or want to reach out about how to be part of the video, reach out through our Discord, submit a mod ticket in the server guide.
All right.
And
thank you, Jet.
thank
We'll
you.
bring in Catastrophic to go over some of the more business-sided updates.
Yeah, so we kind of recently revamped the supporter benefits. As you can see on screen here, these will go into effect in May. So at the very top, you can see the server shop, which will lay out the different tiers of supporters that we have here in VALOR. We are in process of renaming them, but they're still staying this kind of T1, T2, T3, as you see there, to veteran, heroic, and mythic. Get it? It's WoW related. We're creative. So you can see all the benefits laid out there. Just want to call out a few things that we've either changed or added. So T2 now gets full access to the soundboard in Discord, as well as an additional entry into all community giveaways. And then T3 is where we really revamped things. In addition to the VIP role in Discord, you'll get a special role in game that allows you up to 7,500 gold per day in your repair bill. You're also automatically entered into a T3 only monthly giveaway from an item from our shop at shop.valorgaming.com. We'll kind of touch on that here in a little bit as well. But that could range from anything from stickers, mugs, t-shirts, sweatshirts, basically anything we have on there, whatever is up for the giveaway that month, that will be between T3 Mythic members only. And then also, if you're at T3 for a whole year supporting VALOR, you will get a specialized loot box directly from us, showing our appreciation for your support. Taking a step back, the support through Discord, the supporter benefits here, or the supporting tiers here, all this money goes right back into allowing us to run VALOR through either helping support the back-end costs of hosting the website, gold, in-game gold, giveaways, all of those costs, as well as allowing us to do more events, more giveaways, things of that nature. So it really is kind of the lifeblood, and we really, really appreciate it. So again, there's all the benefits there. You can see them again at the top at the server shop. It lays them all out up there as well. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But once again, thank you to all of our Discord supporters. We can go to the next slide. Another way that we do things for the community is through some of our partners. Obviously, Guilds of WoW, we can't sing their praises enough, but they do so much for us and also give the community just such a concise way to be organized. But we partner with a lot of different organizations to either give discounts or benefits or various things to our community, which is awesome. Arma is our pro shop jerseys, and they're great. Same org that Method uses. Obviously Stack Up, Dungeon Dojo, all these things are just great organizations that we like to be a part of and like to support as well. Causes that we can really get behind. And then we have discount codes for things like Rogue, Secret Lab, things like that. So partners are a vital part of the business side. And so we're honored and grateful to partner with really great organizations. There's the link to the website that really lays out each partner here. Additionally, we like to say this every month, a lot of employers will give volunteer time off, VTO, to work with charities. So if you are interested in taking some time off to help a gaming related charity, we're more than happy to help you kind of navigate that. So open up a mod ticket and we can kind of walk you through that. And on this note too of partners, you tried asking your boss, didn't it? Well, that's unfortunate. Not all, but some. In the next coming undisclosed amount of time, we'll be announcing some other exciting partnerships that we are cooking up. So keep your eyes out for that. And we can go to the next slide. Finally, merch. We have merch. If you want to rep that Valor Pride, there is a Valor Pride Discord channel where people kind of show off their merch that they get. You can find both sites at shop.vlrgaming.com. We have the Arma shop where we have jerseys, sweatshirts, things like that. And then we also have just kind of a base shop that has a lot of our t-shirts, mugs, stickers, tumblers, notebooks, lots of things. And we're always looking to add more products. And all of that. To that note, Prophet touched on things that current openings that we're looking at. If you are a merchandiser, if you're a graphic designer, specifically towards merch, if you have ideas, there is a feedback channel or a suggestions channel. Let us know. We're always looking to add more things like that. Valor video cards. Yeah, we I heard there's like an overstock of GPUs out in the market, so we can just kind of grab some of those up. Anyways, yes, we have more merch coming soon. We're always looking to add more merch. We're always looking for new designs. So if you have suggestions, put it in the suggestions channel. If you're a graphic designer, if you're a merchandiser, open up a mod ticket, let us know. But again, merch is another great way to not only support Valor financially, but also kind of, show your pride and rep it and get some really good merch in the meantime as well. The last thing I will kind of touch on in terms of just the business side, we did a sponsored stream, which, if you watch Twitch and YouTube gaming, YouTube Live and all that stuff, you'll see people play those games every once in a while. We did Marvel Strike Force. It was awesome. It was a lot of fun. We'll be looking to continue to do that in the future, so keep your eyes peeled for more information on the next sponsored stream coming up soon. We can go to the next slide and I'll pass it back to Prophet.
All right, thank you. So this is a time just kind of Q&A. If anybody has any questions or anything like that, feel free to pop those in the chat and we'll get to those. And again, thank you for all of your time and your continued support and dedication to the Valor community. We wouldn't be here without you, and we couldn't do it without you. Everybody's putting in a lot of effort all the way around. The leadership team, thank you guys so much for everything that you guys do. All of the raid teams and just the how active everybody is. We really, really appreciate it. So we'll answer some questions here in the chat. But as far as what we're working on over the next month or so, we're going to be updating the website. We have some graphics that need updated, and honestly, just some of the pages need to be updated with everything that we've changed recently. We'll be launching some new merch lines that match our refreshed, graphic style and art style. We have a bunch of things in the works, especially a lot of mugs and some just shirts in general. as well as some of those prints, like the canvas prints. We'll be revamping the Valor supporter benefits, so you'll be able to see those changes listed here in the Discord within the next couple of weeks. Continued overhaul of the Mythic Plus and PvP team systems, as Fel mentioned earlier, and then expanding those community events. And then we will be sharing more information on this in the coming weeks, but we will be working with Canine Companions to do a fundraiser event. The idea here is we're going to be raising money for Canine Companions for a service dog. That dog's name will be Valor, and it'll be donated to somebody who needs. Nemo will have a lot more information on that coming up soon. I'm really excited about that. Valor Doggo, absolutely. I'm beyond hyped for that, and I can't wait. And then for those of you who are wanting to join us for the screenshot here at the end of Town Hall, if you could please hop into game now and get in here. We'll be taking that screenshot in a couple minutes. PvP training, if you open up an academy ticket, we'll get one of the PvPers to reach out and set up some time to talk to you. Sully, thank you. Absolutely, thank you. Will I 1v1 you? Name the time, Nomi. I got you. Yeah, if you open up an academy ticket, we'll get Jacqueline added to that ticket, and he'll be able to help you out with some PvP. Duels determine leadership. Yeah, that's usually how we do it. Nomi, 1v1 me for leadership. All right, if everybody could please hop in game that wants to take a screenshot with us. We'll get that going here. Just line up around the table here. If you need an invite, just let us know. Again, really appreciate all the support, whether it's through the Twitch subs, purchasing merch, or the Discord supporters. Every penny goes right back into the guild. That's how we do our giveaways. That's how we, do the back end website and recruiting post and all of that.